Hey, what's up guys? Chris at Rockford Ordnance. Got something I want to show you today that I think is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's a new muzzle brake, but it's a muzzle brake system. We've been testing it on this AR and it's just been magnificent. Now, wait, Chris, that's not a brake. That's a flash hider. Well, yes it is. It is a 4-prong flash hider from Krebs Customs. Tell you a little story. I was out at Krebs the other day. I was there doing a video for Maureen's raffle, if you saw my other video. It's a raffle to benefit one of his employees, and they're giving away all kinds of cool product from a bunch of people that donated, including some of these IMS systems. IMS, what is it? Well, that stands for Interchangeable Muzzle System. It's actually KC IMS, Krebs Custom Integrated Muzzle System. So, where did this come from? Well, as we all know, the trend has been for quite a while now to shorten the barrel length from 16 inch on most rifles down to about 14.5, and then weld and pin whatever muzzle device the person wants to bring it back to the 16 inch minimum that the ATF so nicely allows us to have. And the point of that is to have as short a barrel as possible, 16 inch, including the brake or muzzle device, to make the weapon more maneuverable, lighter, better balanced, all those good things. So Mark was a big proponent of that, and he's done it on a lot of his models. For instance, this magnificent piece of work, this is a Krebs Custom 103KS. Started life as an Arsenal 107 FR, and Mark worked his magic on it, and like we were just talking about, it's had its barrel shortened. It was 16 inches. Mark cuts it back to 14.5, slides the front sight block down to the gas block, and then welds and pins this 74 brake on there. Well, that brings up an issue. Issue being, once this is welded and pinned, 74 brake works great, but what if I want to change it down the road? What if some newfangled, magical, muzzle system comes out and I want to try it out? Well, I'm out of luck because that's pinned and welded unless I want to go through a whole bunch of hassle. So Mark, being the gunsmith he is, comes up with a solution. And that solution is the IMS muzzle system. So now I can have a whole bunch of different goodies all in one package. Let's say I weld and pin this. Well, I'm not just stuck with a flash hider. I've got everything behind it. So let's talk about the base unit. This is called the base unit, the 4-prong flash hider. By the way, they make it in 14 millimeter, 5/8 and 1/2 inch by 28, which happens to fit ARs. Now, when I was at Mark's, I asked him, I said, Mark, I got this AR, I'm looking for a muzzle brake, what do you recommend? And he says, well, our IMS system. Now, I had heard of the IMS, but hadn't really looked into it, And talking about an AR, I never in a million years thought, well, I'll go to Krebs, and Krebs makes something. You think of him as an AK guy. Well, lo and behold, he comes walking in with this. And I was shocked, frankly. But in true AK style, what times all the things that go on here is this little detent, just like an AK47 detent up at the front. So you screw this on, you time it with the detent up at the top, and there's 24 millimeter threads out here to screw the rest of the stuff on. Now let's talk about this. So this is a 4140 steel. They harden it to 40 Rockwell hardness. It weighs about 4.5 ounces. and it comes with the next step of the system, and that is the closed cage flash hider. Now, it's not just a flash hider, or not just a flash hider, it's a compensator. The bottom is closed, so it directs the gas up, keeps the barrel rise down. You can see the top and the sides, and it's timed the same way. So, you put it on, you screw it on down to the detent. I'm not going to go all the way. And it times itself, lines up with the bird cage, and you have a compensator. So, all of this is black oxide coated, and they do a really, really nice job on it. But you say, Chris, you still haven't shown me the brake. Well, here is the brake. Now, unlike the base of the system, this is titanium, okay? It's 4 ports on each side, and then the smaller port down here. This is coated with a new fangled coating. It's not just black oxide, it's a black titanium coating. It's diamond-like and diamond hard. I dropped this on the cement in another take of this video. That's why I'm reshooting it here. I dropped it on the cement and it didn't even leave a mark, nothing. And it weighs nothing, it's titanium. Cool thing about this is the whole thing, the overall length of this is 2.9 inches. But of course the barrel screws up into it, so the overall length is only 1.95 inches. So less than 2 inches altogether. And then this adds only 4 centimeters to that. So when you put it on, let me say one thing first about this flash hider. We were shooting it at dusk. I am telling you, you don't see any flash. You see maybe a couple sparks if there was like a bit of unburnt powder, but most shots, nothing, zero. It's the blackest of black I've ever seen on a flash hider. Works magnificently. Now, the kicker, I've used a ton of brakes, like most guys. You know, brakes are something maybe you pick up on a whim or you read something and you buy it. Well, let me tell you something. This brake, and I usually use, you know, Manicord Night brakes, Meridian Defense BD2s, you name it, I've used it. This thing is nothing short of phenomenal. I'll put some video clips in here of shooting this thing. There is absolutely no muzzle rise. I used this in a 3-gun match yesterday. This thing is just pop, 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 pop. Double taps, triple taps, quad taps, whatever you want to do, this thing is not moving. I am definitely getting at least one to try out on the AKs. If it works anything like this thing does, it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait. And it looks cool too. I mean, look at this thing. It just adds something to it. I love it. If you don't like a long brake, he makes the short one too. It's got 2 ports. I'm sure it works pretty darn good too. And that shortens it up substantially by over 1 inch. I think it's only 1.5 inches maybe total length. Not the lightest system of the bunch, but by no means heavy. I mean, this is a super light gun to begin with. But I can't say enough about it. I was absolutely floored as to how well this thing worked. I unscrewed it and shot it. I'm like, whoa, put that thing back on. Incredible. I was bragging about it yesterday at the 3-gun shoot. Guys are like, wow, yeah, I saw that brake on there. That's a long brake. I'm like, you don't even notice it. I think it's different. I think it's cool. I think it works phenomenally. I think it's cool that Krebs has some AR stuff out there. And they make it for the AK. Like I said, they make it in 14mm reverse for your standard AK. And they make it in 5/8 too. So you got everything going on. So it's a complete system. We've got the base flash hider. We've got the compensator. We've got the muzzle brake. But that's not all. Liberty Suppressors makes a suppressor specifically for this system. Screws on the same way, boom, it's on. So you got a 4-part system. Base, compensator, muzzle brake, suppressor. How do you go wrong? You pin it, you weld it, and you got 4 systems. You don't have to, you know, oh damn, I want to put this on, or I want to put that on, or I could use this today, or God, tomorrow I need this. You got it all. You don't have to worry about it. It's a great solution to so many problems. Guys, I can't say enough about it. Krebs didn't pay me for this. I'm a Krebs fanboy. Yep, there's my Krebs shirt. Got this at the bullpup shoot. I love his stuff. He's in my opinion, the best AK builder in the world, period. His stuff is excellent. I'm sure you've seen his, you know, improved safeties and all the other stuff he makes. Well, this one kind of slipped through the cracks. I don't know why I hadn't thought of it, why I hadn't used it. Wow, was I missing out. All I'm going to tell you is try it. Cost, the base system that comes with the compensator is $90. The brake is $90. I don't know how much the suppressor is. I don't own one. But you can't go wrong. They're available on his website, KrebsCustom.com. Custom, not customs. Custom, KrebsCustom.com. Go to the website, order one up. Stop by a shop if you're local. I'm sure there's other suppliers out there that have them. Give it a try, guys. If you don't like it, hey, you can sell it, whatever. But it's a great, I promise you, you're going to like it. I haven't been this impressed with a product in a long time. So I thought I'd throw it out there. You know, you don't see many accessory videos from me, but it is truly a great product. Let's see if I can get it to balance. No such luck. Anyhow, guys, hope you like the footage I show here, and check out all our other videos. Like, subscribe. We thank you for everything you do. If you got any comments or questions, put them down below. If I can't answer them, I'll get the answer from Mark for you, and he'll comment below, okay? We'll see you soon. Rockford Ordnance, out.